give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta start them through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? All right, let me fix something right quick. All right, it's good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Let me do the pledge, and then we will come in and say hello to everybody.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank y'all so much for that. You know I love my pledge. All right. All right. First one we have is Effing Off Elmer. It's good to see you, Effing Off Elmer. How are you? Thank you for being here. Then we have Tattooed Angel, Kiki and Lily, Mama P.I. Hello, according to Lenny. It's good to see you, dear. And to all the people that's in the bushes, thank you for being here. Y'all come on in and say hi. Do that for me. I'm going to send you some pics for Rebel through Messenger. Maybe he can show them this live. I surely can. I surely can. If it pertains to this. I don't care. Hell, I'll probably show them live anyway. All right, guys, you see the thing, it's Delphi, the Delphi case. Y'all know my opinion on that. I think Richard Allen is a innocent man. In my opinion, Brad Holder is the one that done it. And y'all seen the live where I done a voice analysis thing. Well, I didn't do a voice analysis. I just done my analysis of it. The bridge guy that talks does not sound like Richard Allen. He sounds like Brad Holder. And that's just my opinion. It don't count for anybody else's opinion, but there's some new things that in this second motion to dismiss might make some people change their mind. Won't change mine, because I already know my opinion and I'm sticking to it. Are y'all having a good time, easy time hearing me, or is it hard to hear me? Thank you, Laney. Okay, good deal. All right, let me bring this up. Share screen, the entire screen. Now, let's see. Just that part. Okay, there we go. And then we'll make it big. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it good enough? Let me get the words up so you can maybe see it. Can y'all see them words pretty good? All right, good deal. All right, it says State of Indiana, County of Carroll, plaintiff versus Richard Allen, the accused. This was filed yesterday at 3:43 p.m. Carroll County Court, Carroll County, Indiana. Defendant's second motion to dismiss based upon newly discovered, destroyed, and or missing exculpatory or potentially useful evidence. Well, if you read this, you'll see some differences now coming up. That's just my opinion, though, Lenny. But yeah, we could have a good discussion on this. Comes now the accused Richard Allen, and there's 20 pages of this. I don't know if I'll get through them all. Hello, Miss Cindy and Kiki. It's good to see y'all. There's 20 pages. I don't know if I'll get through with it today because Angel's going to have a live, and I'm going to go over there and listen to that because she's going to have a special guest. So I'll go over and list that. I don't know how much of this I'll get through, but I'll get through as much as I can. Come now, the accused Richard Allen by and through counsel Andrew Baldwin, and pursuant to the 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, Articles 1, Section 12 of the Indiana Constitution and the Indiana Code 3534-1-4A11. Comes this court to dismiss charges against the accused for destroying or losing evidence or potentially useful evidence in violation of the standards set out in Brady versus Maryland 373. What's up, 911? In 1963, in support of said motion, the accused states the following: that on February 7, 2024, the accused filed his motion to dismiss for destroying evidence and memorandum in support of said motion. In his first motion, the defense detailed on how February 17, 2017, interview of a third-party suspect, Brad Holder, was destroyed while in the possession of law enforcement, along with multiple days of other interviews. I'm just going to ask, why would they be destroyed? Why destroy something that belongs to a case where you're trying to put a man in jail for murder? Just asking. On March 18, 2024, a hearing was held on said matter. On March 18, 2024, hearing, Steve Mullen, investigator for the prosecutor's office, testified that other evidence was destroyed in 2017 as well, as it was purportedly unintentionally taped over. So you're going to interview somebody on tape and then tape over it. Why not mark it, put it in a bag, and put it with this case? I'm sure y'all got money to get other tapes. I'm sure everything can be digitally recorded. Just saying, guys, come on. The prosecution did not tender these reports to the defense until after the motion to dismiss was filed. Also said reports were only turned over to the defense after the defense requested those items from the prosecution. On April 2nd, 2024, this court issued its ruling denying the defense motion to dismiss the charges. Since the time of this court's denial of said motion, the defense has learned Defense has learned of other exculpatory evidence and or potentially useful evidence that the prosecution has not turned over to the defense, is missing, or that the state of Indiana has destroyed. Just like Allen's first motion to dismiss, the missing destroyed evidence relates to third-party suspect Brad Holder. All right. Brad Holder's missing phone extraction data. During the recent deposition of Brad Holder, the defense learned that Brad Holder is pretty sure that he turned over his phone to law enforcement on February 17, 2017. The prosecution has not turned over any data extractions reports or other evidence from Brad Holder's phone. Why won't they turn it over? Why not turn over any evidence that you have that may convict Richard Allen if he's guilty? Curiously, on the same day and at the same time that Brad Holder believes that he turned his phone over to law enforcement officers, his son, Logan Holder, also turned over his phone. Talking about Logan's phone. The prosecution has turned over the data extracted from Logan Holder's phone, but not any data extracted from Brad's phone. So you're going to turn the son's phone over to them, but you're not going to turn over Brad's. Where's it at? While the data from Logan Holder's phone was extracted, law enforcement apparently claimed that they failed to extract data from Brad Holder's phone, even though both he and his son turned over their phones to law enforcement at the same time. At the same time they turned their phones over. They turned over Logan's data, but didn't turn over Brad's. Jerry Holman stated under oath at a recent deposition that he believes police just looked through Brad Holder's phone, but encouraged the defense to find out for sure from FBI. Holman, May 3rd, 2024 deposition, page 6, lines 13 through 15. When asked if Holman would have extracted data from Brad Holder's phone if given the opportunity, Holman was non-committal. Depends on the circumstances, but I think you'd have to ask the FBI what they did. Finally, after being pushed by the defense, Holman finally conceded that he would have extracted data from Holman's phone if given the opportunity. The defense finds it highly, highly unlikely that law enforcement would take the time to collect both Brad's and Logan's phone, but then choose only conduct an extraction of Logan's phone, especially when Brad was a suspect at the time and no evidence provided to the defense suggests law enforcement considered Logan as a suspect. So they considered Brad a suspect. Logan was not. They take Logan's phone and extract data from it. Take Brad's phone, but don't extract data from it. Y'all make that make sense to me? Can anybody make that make sense to me? All right. On February 17, 2017, documents specifically sought by the defense. Doug Carter's email with where'd it go? With FBI provided evidence that Brad Holder was a suspect. Hey, MTB. All right, please be careful driving. Brad Holder was a suspect within days of the murder, and certainly on February 17, 2017, when Holder interviewed at the Delphi police station and turned over his phone to law enforcement. State Police Superintendent Doug Carter was aware that Brad Holder was a suspect. Even the top FBI agent in Indianapolis, Jay Abbott, was aware that Brad Holder was a suspect on February 17, 2017. Well, how good have they looked into Brad Holder? I'm sure they've looked into him pretty good. Just saying. Logan Holder was not mentioned as a suspect in these emails. Logan Holder was not mentioned as a suspect in these emails. Yet you're going to extract data from his phone. Probably because his dad might have used his phone instead of his phone. This begs the question, why would law enforcement take both Brad Holder's phone and Logan Holder's phone, but only extract data from Logan's phone when he was not a suspect, but would not extract any data from Brad's phone when he was a suspect? I think I just said the same thing. Additionally, the defense possesses 101 phone extractions that law enforcement conducted on a variety of other phones, many of which seemingly have little or nothing to do with the murders. This begs another question. Why would law enforcement take the time to extract data from 101 phones, most of which were not owned by suspects, yet would not extract data from Brad's phone when they had his phone in their hands on February 17, 2017, and he was a suspect at that time? The defense believes that above information provides strong circumstantial evidence that law enforcement did extract data from Brad's phone and has not turned it over to the defense. Logic and common sense support this belief. If law enforcement failed to extract suspect Brad Holder's phone data while it was in their hands on February 17, 2017, then the only other explanation would be that law enforcement was completely and utterly inept. Why don't they use just straight up words, completely and utterly hiding the fact? All evidence of Brad Holder's second interview with law enforcement is missing. So you don't take data from his phone. You don't take data from his phone. Now, his interview with law enforcement is missing. Are we going to get to the system with law enforcement is missing. Additionally, Brad Holders testified in his deposition that in addition to law enforcement, damn, nobody likes this show. Everybody stepped out. Just my opinion, guys. You can't knock a man for having his own opinion. I mean, you can, but testified in his deposition that in addition to law enforcement February 17th, 2017 interview, which was purportedly accidentally taped over, that law enforcement conducted a second interview of Brad Holder sometime later, probably within a year or two of the first interview. Holder further testified at his deposition that law enforcement conducted this second interview at the Logansport police station. The interview took about an hour and a half. The interview, which was likely videotaped in an interview room, the interview involved much questioning about Patrick Westfall. Y'all know who Patrick Westfall is? Rocket Queen, it's good to see you. Good morning, darling. Patrick Westfall is apparently the leader of some Odinism group in that area. After the deposition, the defense alerted the prosecutor's office that the defense had no phone dump extraction evidence from Brad Holder's phone, no evidence whatsoever in the form of video, audio, reports, notes, or any other type of evidence of law enforcement's second interview of Brad Holder at the Logansport police station. On May 13th, 2024, I don't know why it done that. There it is. On May 13th, 2024. Oh, sorry, Rocket. I forgot. There you go, darling. The prosecution advised the defense by email that they cannot locate an interview of Brad Holder at the Logansport PD and have no record of Brad Holder's phone being downloaded. At a recent deposition, when Unified Command's Jerry Holman was asked about how the defense could obtain any information about this second interview, Holman said he had no idea, but encouraged the defense to reach out to Logansport. Did y'all hear the claps? No, you couldn't. Never mind. I did play it. I know why you can't now, Rocket. I'm sorry. Jerry Holman was asked about how the defense could obtain any information about this second interview. Holman said he had no idea, but encouraged the defense to reach out to the Logansport PD to find out. Holman Depot, page 5, lines 20 to 25, and page 26, lines 1 through 2. The defense is not required to locate any evidence or potentially useful evidence of third-party suspect. That is a requirement of law enforcement. Also, at said May 2nd, 2024 deposition, Brad Holder told a third different story concerning how many times he met Abigail Williams. Okay. So he's met Abigail Williams 2 times before this. And I'm talking about Brad Holder. He's met this girl 2 times before this. And that one of Brad Holder's meetings with Abby Williams took place at Patrick Westfall's house. So you got a guy that's into Odinism that I think is involved, that I think is the one that done this, meets one of the girls that this happened to at the ringleader, Patrick Westfall's house. And what I mean by ringleader, he's the ringleader of Odinism in that area. He's the head Odin, whatever you want to call him. But plus, his son dated one of the girls. And I don't remember if it was Abby or the other one. Oh, when Jerry Holman was confronted with Brad Holder's ever-changing stories concerning how many times Brad Holder met Abby, Holman stated perfectly reasonable, in my opinion, that he remembered somebody insignificant. If you've only met them twice, you may not remember that. So I don't see exactly what you're asking me. When Holman was asked if it were likely that Brad Holder would not remember meeting Abby, when Holder was asked 3 days after the murders at his February 17th, but then 7 years later, he would remember meeting Abby twice. So you're not going to remember the day after the murders, but 7 years later, you're going to say, oh, yeah, I remember. I met her twice. My opinion's only. That sounds a little suspect to me. Abby twice. Holman responded, possibly, yeah. Holman showed no curiosity nor interest whatsoever about why Holder's stories have changed. This attitude supports an argument which defense will make in this motion that law enforcement have acted intentionally or in bad faith to conceal evidence to such a degree that cannot admit obvious factual inconsistencies that point the finger at third-party suspects. Patrick Westfall was interviewed on August 17, 2024. I don't know why they put that because it ain't even August yet. I'm assuming he's saying August 17, 2023. And law enforcement extracted data from Westfall's phone. Okay, guys, it's going to be 7 years after that. They're not going to have the same phone. They're not going to have the same phone. As a matter of fact, they may have burner phones that they use. Burner phones that one that you keep with you 24/7 and ones that you use only when necessary. The phone extraction shows that Westfall's phone had no data prior to August 11th, 2023, which was the day the law enforcement contacted Westfall and asked him to come in and be interviewed 1 week later. What did I just say? What did I just say? In other words, it appears that Patrick Westfall either erased all the phone data on his phone or purchased a new phone after police contacted him on or about August 11th, 2023. The only data found on Westfall's phone was between August 11th, 2023 on or about when police contacted him on August 17th, 2023 when he was interviewed. There used to be a lot more people talking about this. I don't guess this one interests them anymore. When Jerry Holman was confronted with the fact that Patrick Holder likely attempted to hide his phone data from the state police, Holman claimed that he found nothing unusual, stating police erase things all the time. Later, Holman stated that he found nothing suspicious about Patrick Westfall concealing his phone data before his August 17, 2017 interview. Again, Holman's attitude toward third-party suspect Patrick Westfall supports the defense's Holman's attitude toward third-party suspect Patrick Westfall supports the defense's position that law enforcement has intentionally destroyed evidence or acted in bad faith or have intentionally not provided missing evidence, such as Brad Holder's second interview, as well as other items identified in this motion. At his August 30th, 2023 interview, State Trooper David Vito did not even ask Brad Holder if he would allow state police to extract data from his phone, even though it is clear that Holder had brought with his phone with him to the interview. Oh, okay. Therefore, it is not known, whether Holder similarly hid, erased data from his phone like it appears. Westfall hid, erased data from his phone. It certainly is curious as to why Vito did not request Holder's phone data when Holder, brought his phone to the August 30th, 2023 interview. It is also curious as to why Vito failed to ask Brad Holder one single question about Elvis Fields. It is also curious as to why Vito failed to ask Brad Holder one single question as to the incriminating statements that Amber Holder contributed to Brad Holder that are detailed in Frank's I. Vito's failure to ask such important questions to Brad Holder during the interview on August 30th supports the defense's contention that law enforcement is acting in bad faith. In addition to mimicked crime scene image, in addition to Holder's 2017 missing phone extraction and missing evidence of Holder's interview, as well as Holder's taped over first interview, another key piece of evidence is also the mimicked crime scene photo that was on Brad Holder's social media page, which is the girls laying in their position, which is also a picture that was on Brad's Holder's page. I think it was his Instagram. Trooper Purdy viewed this mimic scene image on Brad Holder's social media page sometime in the spring of 2017. This image was marked as Exhibit F in Purdy's depot and discussed on pages 79 through 81. This mimic crime scene image found on Holder's social media page holds an eerie similarity to the actual crime scene. In the mimic crime scene image found on Holder's social media page, the bodies of two women appear to be staged, lying on the ground in the woods with branches laid across their bodies. One of the women in the mimic crime scene image found on Brad Holder's social media page has her arms staged, positioned in a similar manner as one of the victims' hands were staged, positioned in this case. At the time, Trooper Purdy observed the mimic crime scene photo on Brad Holder's social media page. The general public did not have knowledge of the appearance on the crime scene, the positioning of the bodies on the ground in the woods, or that branches and sticks were arranged on the bodies. In an April 12, 2017 report from Trooper Ryan Winters, it was learned that the state police also came into possession of said mimicked crime scene image through an internet sleuth named Ryan Boucher. Boucher alerted Winters to the disconcerting images on Brad Holder's social media pages, and then sent said images to Trooper Winters over the internet. On April 12, 2017, Trooper Winters then shared with Jerry Holman his knowledge of the mimicked crime scene images found on Holder's social media pages and other information. Because of the similarities between the images that Boucher sent Trooper Winters from Brad Holder's media page and the crime scene, Trooper Winters requested that Brad Holder be re-interviewed. Despite that request, state police ignored Trooper Winters and never re-interviewed Brad Holder. Brad Holder was only interviewed in August 2023 after Jerry Holman was challenged by the defense to reopen the Brad Holder investigation. To this day, the prosecution has failed to turn over the mimic crime scene that Purdy found on Holder's social media in 2017. Fortunately, because of internet sleuth Boucher had saved the image that he turned over to Trooper Winters, the defense team was able to drive to Georgia and retrieve the image. So this guy Boucher must live in Georgia. And that's where, I don't know why you can't email him, but I guess get it from the exact phone. I don't know. When deposed, the Trooper Winters claimed that state police could not access the images that Boucher found on Holder's social media page that Boucher then turned over to the state police Winter Depot, August 2023. How could state police lose such an important piece of evidence as an image found on a suspect's social media page that mimics the crime scene? The defense again would proffer that the mimic crime scene photo was not lost. Logic and common sense dictates that such an important piece of evidence would not be lost by the state police. If it's not lost by state police, where's it at? Was it not never turned in, or did they lose it? Because I know, as a matter of fact, well, I don't know for personal, just hearsay. I'll say hearsay, that there was some cop I'm just reading what this court thing says. All I'm reading. I was never there. Don't know. The defense is filing simultaneously herewith its memorandum in support of its second motion to dismiss based upon newly discovered, destroyed, and or missing exculpatory evidence. As detailed in said memorandum, if the defense can show that the missing evidence is exculpatory in nature, then the defense does not need to show that the missing evidence was intentionally destroyed. If, on the other hand, the defense cannot show that the missing evidence was exculpatory in nature, but can show that the missing evidence is potentially useful evidence, then the motion to dismiss should still be granted in the defense. Can show that the law enforcement intentionally or acted in bad faith regarding the destroyed or missing evidence. Currently, the list of evidence that prosecution has not turned over to the defense: video of Brad Holder's first interview, video of Logan Holder's first interview, data from Brad Holder's phone extraction, video from Brad Holder's second interview, audio taken from Brad Holder's second interview with law enforcement, any reports, notes, or documents concerning or referring to Brad Holder's second interview at the Logansport station sometime in 2017 or 18. Mimic crime scene photo observed by Trooper Purdy on Brad Holder's social images page. Images Ryan Boucher sent to Trooper Winters April 12, 2017. Notice that all items that are related to third-party suspect Brad Holder. So everything that's missing from this, according to this paper, according to this motion, is from Brad Holder. Everything else is supposedly here. Also note that the prosecution is asking that the defense not be allowed to even mention the name Brad Holder during the trial. Why shouldn't you be able to mention the name during the trial? Okay, I'm going to say it straight out. This guy looks like the drawing that the police put out. in my opinion, he sounds like him. If you go back to my video, Delphi, let's look at some stuff. He sounds like the bridge guy that says down the hill. He has that raspy voice. Richard Allen don't have a raspy voice like that. He does have a raspy voice, but he don't have a raspy voice like that. This Brad Holden has a real raspy voice like the bridge guy. There's too many coincidences throwing Brad Holder. Plus, his son dated one of the girls. Logan dated one of the girls, and I can't remember which one. Might have been Libby. I'm not for sure. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me on that. But I know he dated one of the girls. So there's a lot of things that pushed Brad Holder into that. Was that Abby? Okay. He dated Abby. I couldn't remember if it was Abby or Libby, so I didn't want to say the exact name. Plus, his son looks like the other suspect drawing that they have. Logan looks like that other drawing or sketch artist that they put, sketch picture that they put out. Currently, the list of evidence. Supposedly, yeah. Hey, Mermaid, good to see you. Currently, the list of evidence that the prosecution failed to turn over to the defense until the defense requested the prosecution to turn it over upon the prosecution realization that the defense would soon be learning about existence of said evidence includes, excuse me, guys. Todd Click letter and accompanying 85-page report. The prosecution held on to this evidence for over 4 months until he knew the defense would learn of its existence. Multiple Elvis Fields interviews, Rod Abrams interviews, multiple Johnny Messer interviews, multiple Taylor Hornaday interviews, Ned Smith interview, and Libby German's phone dump. Notice that all items in A and G in paragraph 69 or above are related to third-party suspects and Odinism. So I'm assuming these guys are all into Odinism. Also note that the prosecution is asking the defense not to be allowed to even mention any of these third-party suspects or Odinism during the trial. The evidence that the defense does have in its possession showcases that on multiple occasions, third-party suspect Brad Holder has changed his answering concerning a very basic question. How many times has he met Abigail Williams? According to the only police report that memorialized Brad Holder's accidentally destroyed first interview, Holder stated that he had never met Abby Williams. Okay, your son dates a girl, supposedly, but you've never met her. You have never met that girl. You're a damn liar. You're a damn liar. Anybody, just my opinion, At the time that he was first approached by law enforcement, February 17th in 2017, and asked, how many times did you meet Abby Williams? Common sense would dictate that the answer would be fresh in Brad Holder's mind and easy to detail because of the proximity and time that Brad Holder's son dated Abby Williams. Logan Holder was dating Abby Williams at the time of the murders, so they were dating each other at the time of the murders. And the enormity of the situation, i.e., 2 girls had been murdered, one of whom dated Brad Holder's son. If Brad Holder is in any way involved in these murders, as the defense believes, the evidence strongly supports Then Brad Holder's claim, close in time to the murders, that he never met Abby Williams is understandable, denying that he had ever even met Abby Williams could, in Holder's mind at least, cause the police to take their attention off of Holder. All right, guys. Let me see what time Becca goes live. Hold on. All right, guys. So that was page 10. We got halfway through it. We'll read the other half tomorrow, and I'll set tomorrow's. Well, I might do this one during the day tomorrow. I'll do that. And we'll go over some more of this. So how are you doing, Kiki and Lee? I hope y'all are doing great. Thank y'all for being here. But I just wanted to read this. I just got this today. And everything that I say on here is just my opinion. None of this shit is facts. It is my opinion. And what I read on the internet is just that. It's readable. Don't know if it's true or not, but it is put out by the court from Indiana, so maybe it is, maybe it ain't. So everybody's got opinions. I think Richard Allen is an innocent man. I think Brad Holder is the one that's involved due to facts. These are the facts that I say. Well, I'll have to wait till I get them off Becca. I'll probably use them on tomorrow night or tomorrow's show. If that's all right. Yeah, I'll probably use them on tomorrow because I want to finish reading this and then we'll show everybody what the Delphi pictures look like. Now, these are the bridge ones. I've seen them on yours, I believe. I think I've seen them. I think you showed them on yours. I'm not for sure. Or you was talking about doing it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have Becca send them to my Facebook, and like I said, I'll share them tomorrow. Okay. Are both the girls in Indiana? Well, I'm sure they are, so. Okay. Thank you, 911 operator. Two different ones, just like with the West Memphis 3 boys. They're in 3 different. The boys that were unalive back in 1993. They're in 3 different cemeteries in 2 different states. No, I'm not going to Crime Con. Can't afford it. I wouldn't go anyway, though. Are you going, Kiki? Oh, it ain't local, though. Honey, that's in Nashville. That's about... Hold on a minute. I don't even know how far it is. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's 4.5 hours from me, Kiki. If you look at the map, look at the line of Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia. You're fine. But I'm in the, there's a little lip comes out of Tennessee into Virginia. I'm in that little, right on the line of that little lip. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. Let me stop this a minute. All right. See, right here's Virginia. And right here's Tennessee. Right there's the line. Right there's my house. Right there. That's how far I live away from the Tennessee line. My house is right here. This is where Crime Con's going to be. All right. But now, like I said, I'll do this other part tomorrow. Thursday, I don't know if I have anything yet or not. And I know that they got Turtle Island back on, so a lot of people might want to go to Turtle Island. So if y'all want to go over there, that's fine. Y'all go over there and watch that. But Friday and Saturday will be on White Trash. Sunday, I have 2 shows. One is with Tyler on Double Trouble. The other one is Game Night on Tattooed Rebel. So game day for Double Trouble TV and game night for Tattooed Rebel. All right, guys, don't forget to go over to Becca's and watch because she's going to have a special guest tonight. And Y'all go over and show her some love. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to sure that you're going to be able to ask questions and stuff like that to her special guest. I'm not for sure. I don't know how she's going to run it. That'll be on her. But thank y'all for being here. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way out. All right. Kiki, y'all have a good one. 911 operator, according to Leanie, thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Kiki, for being here. Much love and respect to each and every one of you. Don't forget, tomorrow night's show is going to be the same thing about the Delphi. I'm going to go make it right here, right now, and we'll read the rest of that, 10 pages. I'll try and find the live where I done the voices, and we'll go from there. But don't forget, Thursday and Friday's bonfire, Friday's a bonfire, Saturday is the concert, Sunday is Double Trouble TV, our first ever show, and then Sunday night is Tattooed Rebels game, Words on Stream, so y'all come on over there. Much love and respect to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way out. If you enjoyed the show, who? What do you mean who? Kiki. Hey, Nani, I seen your pool boy today. We need a pool boy like that. What, the Double Trouble TV? Really? I thought you subbed up to it. Yeah, that was good, Nani. Let me see if I can get the link. If not, I'll... This is actually Tyler's channel. Here's a link, so if you want to, go sub up to it. But I'm going to be on it with him. We're going to do like pranks and stuff like that. We're going to do games, and if whoever loses gets an egg on the head, a pie in the face. We're just going to do games like that, father and son games. But we'll do certain things to an extent. But like I said, he is he's 14, might as well say. But still, I'm going to be easy with him. Hopefully he's going to be easy with me, but we're going to do stuff like that. We're going to do the TENS unit that you have to walk around and do stuff, and carry stuff. So go click on that link there, Kiki, and sub up to it. And don't forget to come over. But it's Tyler's channel. It's Tyler's channel. It's Double Trouble TV. All right, he's got a live set up, so go hit that notification bell on the live that he has set up, and you'll be notified when we go live. Well, thank you for being here, PCT, but I'm getting ready to go out. You had to go back and watch. And like I say, in this live, everything that I said in here that I wasn't reading off of the screen is just my opinion. You planted 140 sunflowers today. Holy shit. I bet your shoulder's sore now, ain't it? PCT, don't forget to go over to Becca's because she's going to have a special guest up on her panel tonight. Thank you for being here, though, PCT. Oh, I'd say it is, Nani. I'd say it is. Did you get to see her pool boy, Angel? I did. She said everybody deserves a pool angel, a pool boy. I mean, I need a pool angel. How's that? So, guys, thank you for being here. Much love and respect to everybody that's here. Like I said, hit the like on your way out. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's not required, but it would be very, very much appreciated. You can do so in the Cash App or the PayPal. It'd be very, very much appreciated, but not required. The only requirement, y'all come in here and have a good time and enjoy the family and friends and the show. So you guys have a good one. I will catch you over on Angels. Y'all be sure to be over there and check out our guest. Much love and respect. I'll see y'all tomorrow for part 2 of this show. Love y'all.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who